Just a spunky, sweet, sassy little girl.
From the beginning, Briley K. Bodwin did things her way.
When we were pregnant, we had a scheduled C-section. She decided to come a week early. She was very much not afraid to use her voice.
A few weeks after Briley turned 2, there would be an accident in a familiar place, the driveway of a family home. It was the day after Christmas, and Genesee Bodwin was at her parents' house in San Antonio, preparing to move her SUV from the garage so she could pack it up and head home.
Just made the blanket statement, I'm gonna go move my car over.
The house was full of people when Genesee stepped outside. She didn't know Briley silently followed her.
Door didn't shut all the way. We have the chimes and all of that. Walked to my car, started it, rolled forward, and I felt like I went off of a curb. And that's how fast it happened.
Genesee jumped out of the vehicle.
I ran to the back of the car because I didn't know what it was. And there she was laying in between my tires.
As paramedics prepared to rush Briley to the hospital, Genesee tried to comfort her son, who was 6.
He asked me, is God gonna take sister like he took grandma? And I said, nope, God's not gonna do that to us.
Briley didn't make it.
I mean, it happens so fast.
Briley is just one of the children killed or hurt because the driver didn't see them in what's known as a front-over accident.
You drive through the suburbs today and every house has an SUV, minivan, or pickup truck. And the larger the vehicle, the larger the blind zone.
Amber Rollins with the nonprofit Kids and Car Safety tracks front-over injuries. It counted 821 children killed in the U.S. between 1990 and 2021. Texas ranked number 1 with 97 kids killed. And according to the latest data from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, in 2015, there were 366 deaths and 15,000 injuries due to forward-moving vehicles, also known as front-overs, all of them happening on private property like driveways.
People truly think that if there's a child standing in front of their car, they could see them. And they can't. And they don't believe you till you show them, themselves.
Which is what our colleagues at NBC4 in DC did, sitting children in front of a secured vehicle. Their parents watched. A demonstration of the potential risk of one SUV.
Do you see anything right now?
Nope, I don't see anything.
The first 2 children sat.
How about now, Christy?
No.
Then 3, 4, 5.
Is this your daughter?
That's mine.
6, 7, 8.
This is our 9th child.
9?
We're up to 9 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Our final little boy. Do you see him?
I don't see him at all.
It wasn't until they ran out of kids and moved the first child to the 10th spot that the driver saw anything.
Just barely, yep. I see from his eyes up, that's it.
The blind zone measured 16 feet.
Wow, that's a lot of kids. And they're not squished up either.
Does this change your perspective when you get into your car again?
Yes, it absolutely does.
By 2018, all American-made cars were required to have backup cameras like this one, but there is no law requiring front cameras. And according to Michael Brooks with the Center for Auto Safety, few manufacturers include front cameras or 360-degree cameras as standard equipment. Most are found in luxury vehicles.
I think the part that frustrates me most is seeing safety technology sold as a luxury when everyone should have it.
And that's on her first boat ride.
Bodwin says the SUV she was driving had a backup camera, but not one for the front. She says she believes a 360-degree camera or pedestrian sensors would have made a difference.
I would have been able to see her in the 360 bird's eye view. The vehicle would have stopped and she would be here today.
This Christmas will mark 6 years without Briley.
We talk about her non-stop.
The little girl with a big voice and a story her family hopes will save others.
My goal is just to do the best that I can, spread our story, be a good mom to my son, and live life. That's why God put us here, and hopefully she's proud.